Yeah, 9 managers.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Happy,
hello, everybody.
What are we? April 25th.
Yeah, we're not even out of April yet.
I know. Feels like, I mean, the weather's been all over the place.
January through March went like that, and then April's just like, no.
We hit the pause button. We just done the slow motion here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, good morning. Welcome to the Pore Over, our weekend preview coverage of usually just Premier League, but obviously we have the FA Cup. Oh, I have cat hair on my microphone. FA Cup semifinals this weekend.
God damn it, Amanda.
She's the worst. Absolute worst.
She one day will sit down and watch all of our videos.
Yeah. Oh, Amanda.
Love you, Amanda. I do love you. Don't kill me, please.
I don't. As of now, I just want to give you a quick update. It is the first minute of first half stoppage time. Fulham are currently leading Aston. Oh, it just went to halftime. So Fulham leading Aston Villa 1-0 at the half.
Yeah, let's go.
Unai Emery out? Is that what's going on right now?
43rd minute goal from Ryan Sessegnon.
Oh, man.
Let's go, Fulham.
As always, no, I'm of the mind that if you want to get into Europe, you got to control what you can control and just win your games.
Yep.
But a lot of the Bournemouth fans are saying, "Oh, damn it, Fulham." So, because obviously they're with a win here, Fulham would be within 1 point of Bournemouth, along with 17 other teams. It seems.
But thanks to this, Bournemouth's within 9 points of Villa.
There you go.
With
You gotta
5
look
games
up,
off the
So
Right
you're
down.
saying there's a chance?
Yes, sir. You don't look behind you. You look
never
in front of
know.
you. You
Listen,
take down the big guys.
They
Don't-
got to beat City.
Listen, I said it last year. I said it the year before. Whether it's for Bournemouth, whether it's for Brighton, if you want to play in Europe, you have to win your
Get 'em.
game. Stop relying on other teams to help you out with results.
Yep.
Because it's
You
not going to
gotta get
happen. Anyway, how was your week, guys?
Dude, painful as hell.
Well, because you do
I beat
stupid
myself
things.
up this weekend. I don't know how I was moving tables this week, man, but I killed myself.
Mine was so busy that my bosses have given me a $500 extra on my paycheck. next week.
Let's go.
Sweet.
I mean, it's
they
tough,
gave
but-
me
100 gifted subs in chat.
100 gifted. That's
No,
awesome. dude.
well deserved, well earned. You,
They were like, they're like, when you fill out your timesheet today, just put on 9.5 hours of overtime. I was like, all right.
Let's
Look at
go.
that.
Congratulations.
did you record it?
No. They talked to the
Awesome.
the
Good for you.
higher-ups.
Good for you. It's we all whether it's here at the brewery or you in your career, don't get it twisted, chat. This is not what Nas does for a living. Not that he's not good at it, but none of us.
None of us pays the
None of
bills.
us
This does
can
not
pay
pay
all
the
our bills
bills.
with
Yes.
this.
No, we don't pay the bills.
At
with
least
this.
not yet. But yeah, so good for you. Congrats. Well deserved. Put it right into Magic cards, right?
Yeah, mostly.
No. I still owe Stacy
He'll
for
try not to.
2 models, $340.
Oh,
I think that's what it's.
Oh
gonna
yeah,
go to.
Warhammer
Warhammer.
investments. It's not magic. It's
Yeah,
Warhammer.
I
man.
love it. Investments.
That's all I can say. I can't be saying.
Yeah. No. Good.
Eventually, they'll get sold, right?
Yeah.
when I'm lying
When-
on my deathbed and
I
my
was
kids
gonna
are
say,
fighting
when-
over who gets the Magic cards and who gets the Warhammer
Who cares that
models.
Warhammer?
No, they'll be fighting over who gets the money from the proceeds.
Yeah.
That's when they unite. They just go ahead,
Yeah.
wholesale, state sale.
Yes. We'll have a tournament in your memory.
we'll be
a
playing-
Warhammer tournament in Naz's
We'll be
memory
playing Magic into our 80s and
with an
90s.
auction.
Hell yeah,
I've
baby.
always wondered about stuff like that. Like, how our grandparents play like bridge and canasta.
That's it. That's
like,
what it's gonna be.
is it gonna-
Well, that's what
is
it's
it
gonna
gonna
be.
be-
You're seeing a lot of like the older, right? Because when people first got into Magic, it was the 90s, right? It was 93.
Yeah.
So
that
there's
sounds about right.
there's people that are like in their 50s now that were 20 when Magic was out. You know?
And they still play
You're
that.
sitting next to one of them.
Yeah, there you go.
Right?
That's it,
You're
right,
pushing
baby?
50.
I am almost there, ready to go. And I will be that guy in the country club with his 4 old people friends, Aaron.
You're
Chris,
not going to a country
Viking.
club. You're not country
But that-
club. Not that you're.
I was just
not
with
that
them
it's
yesterday.
above you,
I
but
was
you're,
just
that's
with them
not your
I'm not the
vibe.
person.
That's not your vibe.
I will start my own country club.
There you go.
Caddyshack style country club or like, Dangerfield style,
Yeah.
go for rich people. But
My
yes,
my
we
power
will.
went out this morning, so
Oh, boy.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
And it went out yesterday morning too. I think the utilities must be working on something. I don't know.
One of the trees must be fucking with you.
No,
Yeah.
they
No,
should
but that's the thing. It
power.
hasn't been windy. No, nothing. No.
It's just
So,
sabotage. He pissed somebody up.
I had, no hot water, no coffee. So thank you, Nas, for providing.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
The little things I can do for this.
Oh.
And that's why you don't beep to that utility truck that's in front of you, okay?
How did your meeting
got-
with NYCFC go?
NYCFC went great. So stay tuned. We will make a proper announcement via our socials, but NYCFC wants to do more with us in terms of, at the very least, watch parties. So in the past, we've just done away matches as a, same thing we did for Gotham. My feeling is that obviously I want a great experience here, but I want people when it's
Go to the
possible to
stadiums.
go to the stadiums and watch the matches.
Yeah.
So, in light of that, the new person taking over what they're calling the pub club has made some adjustments to it, and they acknowledge that. Not everyone wants to go to a baseball stadium to watch a soccer game.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They are okay with that, especially now that there is a
just-
solid timeline for their own
Yes.
stadium.
Or just the fact that you got to go to the city.
That's the thing.
I mean, listen, the amount of people that I've talked to that is like, oh, dude, I would love to go see a game, but it's in the city.
It's inside the city. No, you know what the thing is as well, and I was directly talking to the Third Rail, 845, all these guys.
Yeah. Which they'll be up here later today.
They don't really like the switch around. They have to like go here, go there. You know,
It's a busy day for Cameron,
split
right?
your stadiums.
Yeah. Cameron's got back-to-backs. I mean, as do we. But
and then you're hitting me with me. We're gonna go hit up the guys for the.
games.
Yep.
There's a. They're called Midtown Mayhem. They look for venues to host arcade-style fighting game tournaments like Tekken, Street Fighter. And they reached out because they lost the place that they used to normally go to just because the guy, I guess, wanted to retire, close down his venue, whatever it was. So they reached out to Stacy, and they're going to they have a 30-person tournament going on today.
Nice.
Starts at 11:30. So we're going to go hang out with them, and we mentioned
fun.
the brewery having the big area, and they're interested.
Nice.
Cool.
We can do that in some FIFA, dude. That's how we.
Are they Midtown Manhattan?
No, Midtown Mayhem is just with
it's
Mayhem.
okay. No,
it's just the name.
No,
of
I didn't know if Midtown was
No.
like an acknowledgement of like where they're
they
from.
were. Yeah. No.
Well, you have your game night on Thursday, so maybe have them
That's
come
what
up.
we're saying,
yeah. But yeah, so we probably it will not really go into effect until after.
Mid Hudson Mayhem.
Well, that's a whole nother word.
Mid Hudson.
So probably post World Cup is when a lot of these new programs at NYCFC will be rolling out. So, and actually their first match post World Cup is on a Wednesday evening. It's an away match. They are also potentially
Maybe we should reach out to Red Bull.
wanting to who? No, I have some ideas for that as well.
Make a Red Bull connection.
As much as like that's the thing is like as much as Cameron wants me to join the the fandom of NYCFC.
It's hard.
Yeah, Red Bull was my first follow.
Yeah, I mean, listen, full disclosure, I've said this on live on the air.
Metro
like, I grew up a Metro Stars fan.
Like even just the colors, everything sold me.
I know.
Red Bull. Like,
I hear you, brother.
Henri went there. Like I can't.
If Sports Illustrated Stadium was a little bit more accessible. Although if you talk to Red Bull fans lately, you know they are not happy. Not with
of course. I mean,
it's just like Red Bull seems to care less and less every year
about the team.
So again, this is just coming from the snippets of fandom that I'm hearing.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But yeah, so NYCFC wants to do, they want to get involved maybe with like trivia nights, and I said, well, I host our trivia. I manage our trivia nights, so.
Yep.
There's certainly not a problem there. We can absolutely make that
awesome.
work. So, especially on the heels of the World Cup, we could do a soccer-themed trivia right on that first
we got
match
50
back.
days left till the World Cup? 55?
Well, if you look on on the CD, not mine, the CDU social media, we are at, I believe, 47 days out.
Did you see David's doing
I saw the
I am
message. I've been sharing. I've been liking, sharing, and
I just
subscribing.
48 straight days of national team introductions.
I'm surprised somebody was able to get him to sit through 40 or 50 videos.
Well, I haven't done it yet.
He's done one. He's done one.
No, I have all of Group A ready in the can, ready to go. So,
Four.
So for those of you that,
what are the groups now? Four?
No, there's 12 groups.
No,
4 teams.
12 groups of four. 12 groups of four.
Yeah, 12 groups of 4. So this evening's release will be South Africa.
Oh, all right.
I'll
take Colombia.
No, I got it.
No,
I have my Colombia kit. And
No. You're not Colombia.
They don't have any Japanese players. You get Japan.
I get Japan and Colombia.
Where's your Japanese Bournemouth jersey?
Oh, I gotta get it.
All right.
It was so hard.
Such a weird collab.
Yeah, it was a weird collab.
Hard.
I'm sure you could find one on eBay for like $500.
That's the problem with Oh my God, yes.
So NYCFC stuff went well. We have some we can't release it yet. We're still waiting on final approvals. We have some big Bournemouth news. What else was I up to this week? I think that's about it. Just running all over the place. And so that's that. I feel like I did have something else to. Oh, well, for anyone that has that ordered a jersey for in-house pickup, those are here. I'm going to send out an email probably this weekend or Monday with some dates and times that you can come pick up your kit. And then, yeah, I wanted to maybe get on the Wolves vibe train with my Arsenal jacket for all the Gunners fans here.
Let's go.
all right.
See if we can
wearing the yellow.
see if I
Bring
can
some luck.
See if I can will them some good luck for the remainder of the season. All right, let's. Speaking of that, let's jump into. Let's do all of the Premier League first, and then we'll look at our predictions. We'll look at our.
Well, funny enough, half of the weeks are.
I know. So
I don't even think.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really predictions of right now.
Can't really talk about those ones
No.
until Monday.
Yeah, so obviously we have Fulham up over Aston Villa at halftime right now.
Yep.
West Ham, Everton. For me, this is a pretty big.
Must win for West Ham.
I mean, you could argue, well, maybe not must win, but for Everton, it's just as important as well with their, if they want to
Aspirations
keep pace
they have.
and get into Europe. I think
They'll knock Bournemouth out if they win.
potentially, yeah. So. And then you got Brentford also that are still have the match to play.
God,
So
that Chelsea road just looks terrible.
I know.
5 reds in a row.
It is.
Almost as bad
6.
as Tottenham and Burnley.
One of them just went past
Almost.
the 5.
Yeah. All right.
Yes,
so,
but I'm pretty sure Tottenham and Burnley would like to be where Chelsea are right now.
Oh, for
Always.
sure.
No matter what.
So, what do we think? West Ham take this one?
I would
at
hope so.
home at London Stadium.
Listen, as much as I want to support Everton and everything that they've done over the last year, I would rather see a West Ham win.
Oh no, I agree with that. I think obviously with my cherries sunglasses on here
Yeah.
too. I said it before. I don't want to rely on other teams, but it doesn't stop me from hoping.
I mean, listen. If Everton do win, I can just chalk it up to hopefully a nice springboard into their game against City.
There you go. Look at that.
Hello, Mo.
Hello, everybody.
The daily or weekly.
Yes.
Hello,
weekly-
Moto.
Yes.
the
All
weekly
right.
hello, Motos.
Speaking of bottom of the table and Spurs, they also at 10 a.m. today will be at Wolves. Up at Molineux, not an easy place to play. Wolves have cooled off a little bit from their, what we would call for them a hot streak. But
Well, I think them announcing that they're relegated kind of took the wind.
oh
out of
yeah,
their
for
sails.
sure.
I would hope that they play hard in this game and make a joke of dragging Tottenham down with them.
So that's something I'm curious about. Is like, obviously, Arsenal and Arsenal fans are one thing, but the rest of the league, are they like piling, trying to pile
They
up on
are.
Spurs?
Yeah.
Not again. These guys are professionals. They should be playing just as hard against every other team. But is there that added like we can help drag Tottenham down to the
It's a thing.
championship?
I
It
think
is
so.
actually
I
a
think
thing,
so.
Especially because of the online world nowadays.
Yeah.
Well, again,
That
I think this
influences
is
a lot of people nowadays.
other than the Leicester double relegation. I think this is probably one of the biggest stories of relegation in the last 20 years.
Oh, 100%.
Well, so it's funny. I was
100%.
talking with one of our Run Club guys who, I mean, he's not like a big fan, but if there were a team he supported, it's Spurs.
Yeah.
And he said to me, like, dude, I have no like reason for liking them. So,
Yeah,
I'm-
no, that's absolutely true.
Mike and I said we'll do like like when you have a puppy in the middle of the room and you have we'll have a Bournemouth and a Brighton fan.
Come on, buddy.
come on.
Buddy. Where are you going?
But yeah, it's like I said it's kind of like recency bias. Like we think all of these clubs are infallible, but you look, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, Man City was in the championship. They didn't get relegated, but Liverpool was pretty awful for the better part of a decade.
Yep.
And then we act surprised when, for a few years Arsenal had their struggles and Man United had their struggles, and now with Chelsea, we
Just because they're a
forget.
big six doesn't mean they're not going to have their issues.
Well,
Yes,
and we
exactly.
Yeah.
and this goes well beyond sport, but we kind of get, we forget about history. We forget about this is, just because it's happening now doesn't mean this is forever.
Well, you also
know?
you also forget that this is also one of the hardest leagues, if not the hardest league.
Yeah.
I mean, you're seeing it unfold this season, just in the fact that not only is there a huge fight in the middle, but all of these teams that are technically down at the bottom fighting to get into Europe are still fighting in Europe.
Yeah. Absolutely true. And
Forest is still fighting in Europe. Palace is still fighting in Europe.
And the
Villa is still fighting in Europe.
Exactly. And especially with this league, it's just a cyclical league. Like, you know what I mean? The 90s had, your Aston Villas and your
Leeds United.
Leeds United. And
Queen's
you
Park
had
Rangers.
your Manchester United being the dominant, the team of the 90s. Then you have the early 2000s. That was another cycle.
You kind of got to wonder, is it the added games that all of the, like, because think about it, like the better the team is, the rougher their next season tends to be because of all the added stuff that comes to having them being successful.
I've been saying that for years. I've had that conversation with Mike, about Brighton when that first year where they were in Europa League and they fell apart. Yeah. You're talking about with Leicester, the year after they won the title, they're playing in Champions League.
They won the FA Cup, went into Champions League, made it to the quarterfinal or semifinal of the Champions League, and then
Newcastle United when they started doing well, and now
they were third last season.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Look where they're at now.
And 14th.
No.
It absolutely is and that's why, again, you can, especially when you're a club like Brighton or Bournemouth, because obviously we just said it about Tottenham, but you never know what could happen next year. All likelihood, they could be in the championship in a couple of years.
City could be in the championship next year. You never know.
So, So you never. My point being is, you never say no to Europe when the opportunity is there. Yeah. But
you're gonna think
do I think Bournemouth have the depth and the quality to fight on both fronts? Absolutely not.
No, and that's one of those things. And going back to Tottenham and is the league pushing for them to stay down and go down?
Well, here's my question.
I think it is, though. I think everybody on the teams that are playing Tottenham are not willing to give them anything. They do want to see them down on the championship. And
like we've talked about before, right? Because
excuse me,
the teams in Europe tend to be the ones that do the picking. Yep. The teams that are not in Europe tends to be the ones that are providing the players.
Yeah.
Yep.
As you saw again with Bournemouth last season. The question here, with both in relation to Tottenham and with Bournemouth, is if Bournemouth goes into European, are we going to see a buying year rather than a selling year? And if Tottenham go into relegation, are all of their star players gone, and it's going to be a harder chance for them to come back up?
So I'll give you both my answers to those questions. I think Bournemouth, no, but in the sense that I think instead of a selling year, it'll be a keeping year.
At least they're not gonna sell. For all intents and purposes, that's
at the end of the day,
they don't sell.
They still have to comply with the financial fair play rules. So until they have consistent several years of that increased income, they can't just go out and buy, even if they need it. Yeah. But in my eyes, like you said, last year they sold Kirkes, they sold Houston, they sold Zabarny. Obviously, Kepa was a loan deal, so that's a moot point. Then this year they sold Semenyo. The year before they sold Solanke. So I think for them, a year that they can just keep what they have will feel like a buying year.
Yeah. They're going to compensate that with the money that they may get from whatever European Cup they get into.
Now, again, unless you are a Man City, an Arsenal, Liverpool, PSG, Barca, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, everyone is a seller, for the right number. If a $75 million offer comes in for Krupi from a big squad, can they keep him? I don't know. And then the second part of your question or thought with Tottenham, I think most of those guys have clauses in their contracts that if they're relegated,
they don't have to stay.
They can choose to leave. They're what happens a lot of the times is, let's say Dom Solanke, for instance, because he came from Bournemouth, so I'm familiar with me. Let's say he signed a $50 million or signed his contract a £50 million £50 release clause. A lot of these guys have in their contract, okay, if we get relegated, the release clause goes from 50 to 35. So because one, Tottenham with the lower income from the championship won't be able to pay the wages for all these guys anyway. And two, the guys won't want to stay to play in the championship.
No, and some of them actually have full-on clauses that
just
say,
full release
I can
clause.
leave.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you don't make it, if you don't stay up, I'm just allowed to choose to leave.
So and that is why I think,
and they all will leave.
If this winds up happening, I could easily see a scenario in which Spurs stay down for a couple years.
You were saying that, absolutely.
There are certain squads that you can just see, like, okay, you know what, they're going down, but they're probably going to come right back up. I don't get that feeling with Spurs because is it the players? Is it the management? Is it the executive level? Like,
I think one of the other big issues too is they just got that big stadium.
Yeah.
They dropped to the championship. Listen, fans are fans, but the question is, are they going to be able to fill that stadium?
No.
They're not even filling the stadium now.
No. Well, the joke, the ongoing comment, half-ass comment, half-ass joke is that the people that is going to fill those stadiums are the visiting teams.
Yeah.
They are excited. Everybody.
Oh,
that
yeah,
is a reality.
Yeah.
Of course.
Everybody in the championship is excited to have Tottenham because they're like, we're gonna go Premier.
We have a big team that we can beat up on. Yeah.
And we gotta go to the stadium and whatever. They're actually excited of that.
Yeah.
Which surprised me on the business end of the situation.
Yeah.
The stadium money might keep coming in. Surprisingly enough, they might not feel it with their own fans. But everybody else is going to come to Tottenham excited about it.
I don't necessarily disagree with attendance as long as those are championship level prices.
I think
they're not going to fill a stadium at Premier League level ticket pricing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The fans, the other fans are actually willing to
I think
because it started as a joke as like you know what I mean.
But how many tickets are they going to get for those fans?
What do you mean?
20%. It's usually 25%.
But that's the thing. They only fill that corner.
No, I think.
You think
from what I'm hearing, again, this is nothing set in stone and nothing official being said, but they're thinking about just opening the stadium.
Nah, it's never going to happen.
No, there's no way. Not in England.
No way that'll
Not
happen.
in England.
They kind of like can't do any.
Not in England.
No.
It's not the U.S. You can't have a 50-50 mixture with people getting along with each other. There's so much issues in England when it comes to fans.
Yeah. No, that's not.
There's no way. I
don't even think the league would allow it.
Really?
Yeah. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. What do we think on the field? What do we think? Spurs at Wolves. What do you got?
0-0 tie.
I would hope 2-0 Wolves.
Sad to say, but I think they're going to tie it up.
I mean, I'm now looking at the table. If West Ham win and Tottenham lose, I think you can just about call this.
It's 5 points
with 4 matches left.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. Listen, I mean, the most realistic prediction would probably be a Tottenham player takes his shirt off after scoring and then Wolves ties it up.
That's fair.
That's happened 5 times this year.
Yes, that is fair. All right, what do we got next here up on the fixture list? Liverpool and Crystal Palace. We were just talking about Palace. Liverpool have again had a mixed bag, but they've won their last 2. They currently sit in the 5th and final Champions League spot for the Premier League.
Yep.
They have a 5-point lead over 6th place Brighton and the match in hand with today's game. So. They could, combine with this Villa loss, actually jump into 4th here. What do we think? Actually, I'm sorry. With a win by 2 or more goals, they could jump into 3rd place here.
No. I think it's a Liverpool win because I have this feeling that Palace is done with their season.
Yep.
And I think they're going to focus on their European aspects.
Yeah, I think
that's where they're at. They're in Europe. They're in Europe. I think they're a little too far out of.
Keep in mind, I don't disagree with you, but keep in mind they still have that extra match in hand, but it's against Man City.
They have. Well, no, their last 2 games are against the top 2 teams.
Yeah.
Their second to last game is against Arsenal. Their last game is against Man City.
Yeah. So
who are fighting for top? I don't see them winning those 2.
I would agree with that. I mean, I think
I think Palace at this point in time have at least right now for this game, turned off the gas and decided to hold whatever's left in the tank for their European game.
This match is at Anfield as well.
Yeah, no, I think Liverpool takes this comfortably. You can look at a 3, maybe a 4-0 win.
Yeah.
So not only that, actually, like not only on the Crystal Palace side, Liverpool finally stabilized.
Yeah.
As weird as it sounds, the team itself is not good. No, they're not back to what they were at the beginning of the season, winning and all that. They're just stable.
They stopped their free fall.
Exactly. They
Right,
stopped
right.
the free fall. Salah finally realized I'm leaving next year and made kind of peace with it. So he's going to contribute what he can, which has never been the case with him, which makes a huge advantage for Liverpool to finish the season. So that's kind of like why I think, like you said, Liverpool is going to take it comfortably because they finally became the team they were supposed to be. Way too late in the year. Still in Europe, so who cares for them, you know what I mean? But they finally got it back together.
All right. How about the 12:30 kickoff? Obviously, these are all Eastern New York times here. 12:30 p.m. kickoff. Arsenal hosting Newcastle.
If Arsenal come out firing like they did against City, I think Newcastle are beaten and battered enough to.
Yeah, Newcastle is.
They've got 2 more players out. They just announced Anthony Gordon's out now.
Yep.
I think they're cruising to the point where they just want to stay afloat.
I'm also hearing rumors potentially for next year for Iraola or possibly even a Jose Mourinho coming in to manage.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, my gut tells me that Iraola does not take another position in England.
I don't think so.
Honestly, I think he maybe in Pep Guardiola mentality just takes the year off.
Finds a better suitable
Resets.
team.
Obviously, there were huge rumors, with Bilbao.
Yep.
Now that why was his name? The other Dortmund manager, Terzic. Edin Terzic has taken over at Dortmund, not from Dortmund. Former Dortmund manager taken over at Bilbao. So that door seemingly is closed for Iraola.
And that's what he really wanted.
There's rumors of now Iraola to Chelsea. I don't see that happening.
No, like you said, I think that year off.
I think he's done with the Premier League. I think he just wants to be gone.
He does, and he's put in a lot of work. I mean, we're all grateful for
Again,
him. We're all very happy for him.
It's the toughest league. Like you have to put in a lot of work as a manager, otherwise, and it's stressful. Like you're seeing it's eating away at a lot of even the successful managers are still getting eaten away.
And there is about as little pressure as there can be playing for or managing with Bournemouth. So
gone are the years of the 10-year managers.
Exactly.
It's 5 years is a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you see the coaches themselves physically, like visibly, they come in all youthful, fresh, bright-eyed, and 5-6 years later.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
They look like a decade has gone by, man.
Is Arteta the second longest tenure? Pep? Or maybe Emery? I'm trying to think now.
Pep,
Well,
Pep.
no, because Emery left 5 years ago to.
But
Did Villa pick him up immediately? I don't think so.
Yeah, no, Pep is the only.
I think Emery's only been around Villa for a couple of years.
You mean in one team or in the English Premier
Currently,
in general?
who's current? Here we go.
That's what I'm saying. On the team, Pep, no doubt.
This is all time. I want
Current
Premier.
Well, it's Premier League and English.
Yeah.
Football,
Yeah, no, from what I know, the little that I know,
we got here.
is Guardiola is the only one that's been there for what?
Guardiola's been
9,
there
10
for
years?
10.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, so
It is Arteta. Yep.
So Silva at Fulham.
In 2021, so 5 years.
Yeah.
And then Emery at 2022. Then Iraola being the 6th longest tenured manager in the league
At only 2 years, 3 years.
3 seasons.
It's correct.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So you have off the top of my head, you have Guardiola, you have Cholo Simeone at Atletico. He's been there for probably 15, 20 years now at this point.
Yeah, but it's funny because they talk about the fact that he will never leave.
Oh, he's leaving.
Because he's got the leverage on the. No, I'm pretty sure he is leaving, but the pundits over there are saying that he's got the team by the proverbial cojones, and he just can do whatever he wants. So that's why he's
I could see him. Let's see, 2011.
Yeah.
So he's been there 15 years.
Brother. It's crazy.
All right. So where are we here? Let's get back to what we were actually talking about. Arsenal and Newcastle.
Yep.
I agree. I think, Newcastle is kind of like in this weird spot where they're not good, but they're not bad. They're just like kind of existing.
I think they play I think they play the players that don't get a lot of time in this game to try and see what they have for next season.
Yeah. I think from an Arsenal standpoint, obviously, you see what I'm wearing. I am not an Arsenal fan per se. I think this match
goals.
Maybe
that's what that means. Goals.
I shouldn't say more important than the City match last week, but I think this match is okay. Now we're up against it. What do we have? I think this will show the grit of Arsenal if they come through on it.
Yeah. I'm not going to say again. Arsenal only have 2, maybe 3 games where they've scored more than 3 goals in the game. I don't see them scoring 3 goals in this game, but I can see a 2-0 win. I can see a clean sheet for Raya, and I can see 2 goals for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Those are the two things that need to happen in the next 4 matches. Clean sheets and a couple of extra goals more than you were expected to score.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like that's all we need from them.
Yeah.
All right. No Premier League matches on Sunday. Then we roll into Monday afternoon. Manchester United.
Premier League on Sunday. That's weird. Is there something going on? A special day?
Well, you have the second. No, I don't.
Oh, you have the second FA Cup game.
Yeah, but there's if that was the case, put both of those games on Sunday.
Is there a game? Is there a national holiday? Maybe in England or something?
No.
Along those lines?
No.
A day without football in the life of English football.
Oh boy! Well, they can watch Chelsea Leeds. So third place Manchester United will be hosting 9th place Brentford.
Come on, man, you.
Yes, you are. Diego is rooting. Although, are they? Let's see, 5 match. So this is a must-win for Man United if you want second place finish.
Yes.
City's gonna get punished this year.
No, I'm hearing after the league. I'm hearing after the season. I don't
honestly. I cannot.
But I don't understand how they could get what they get the trophy and then get punished. Like what the it eats me up inside when I hear about it. But every single pundit that I'm listening to is like, when the season's over, they're going to get hit with something. When the season's over, they're going to get hit with something. So it's like if Man City wins, they get their trophy and then they get. Here you go. Congratulations. Pep's gone. Your players are gone. You're getting relegated. But you won last year. Why would you let them? Where's the punishment this season?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Man City.
Or like I said, my big tinfoil hat on could be waiting for the last day of the season so they could be like, oh, hey, we only have to deduct them. If you can scroll down to West Ham real quick. We only have to deduct them 30x points, so they'll stay in 17th place. Yeah. Tottenham will get relegated, but City will stay in because they're technically making more money off of City anyway.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But all right, let's hop over.
will win over Brentford.
Yeah, I think so. I think Carrick's been doing a good job. I mean, Brentford's not an easy match by any means.
No, they're not.
They have drawn, I think, like 6 or 7 straight matches. But I think Man U's got what it takes there. Let's head over to the FA Cup stuff. Later today, Man City host Southampton. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Both these matches are at Wembley. So Man City is the quote-unquote designated home team, but this is a neutral site match. Man City, obviously, fighting with Arsenal for the league title. They've already won the Carabao Cup. So for fans of the middle of the pack teams that want another Champions, another European spot, they're all rooting for Man City, myself included. What do you guys think? Man City, Southampton. Actually, you know what? Let's hop right into it because this is one of our predictions. So let's flip the script a little bit. We will review last week. Last week we predicted Chelsea, Man United, Everton, Liverpool in the Merseyside Derby, and Man City, Arsenal. Not a great week from any of us. I guess
you got a perfect score.
I guess you could, but I was scoreless on the other 2. So I won the weekend with 5 points. I had Chelsea winning 2-1 with a João Pedro goal. I had Everton winning 2-1 with an Ndiaye goal, and I had a Man City 2-1 victory with a Ryan Cherki goal, which was a perfect prediction. Diego got 1 point for a Man U 3-2 win with Mbeumo scoring. He had 0 points from a scoreless draw in the Merseyside Derby and 0 points from a 1-0 Arsenal win with Victor Gyökeres scoring. Nas had a 3-point weekend. He got 1 point for a Man U win, although he thought it would be 3-1 with a Casemiro goal. He got 2 points from an Everton prediction of a 2-1 win with Beto scoring. So you had the goal scorer getting the 2 points, and 0 points in your predicted 1-1 draw between Man City and Arsenal with a Gabriel goal. So as it stands, Diego, 106 points. Me doing my best impression of Man City, trying to catch up late here with 141, and Nas with 142 points. We are within 1 point of each other in official squeaky bum time here in our prediction table.
Yeah, baby.
All right, so
About to get those 40.
now that we've talked about last week, let's jump into this week. We just talked about it. Man City hosting Southampton. I said it again. The designated home team at Wembley, neutral site, in the first of 2 FA Cup semifinals. I have predicted a 2-0 victory to Man City with Erling Haaland to score. Diego, what about you?
I got a 1-0 Southampton win. Who's scoring the goal? I'll tell you. 1 second. Matsuka.
Matsuka.
Yeah, Matsuka.
And Nas, for you?
I have City. I think City's going to go up 3. They're going to come off the gas to get prepared for the Premier League. I think Southampton's going to bring 1 back.
Okay.
It'll be a 3-1 win with a Haaland goal.
Erling Haaland to score. All right, let's stick with you, Nas. The second semifinal, again, also at Wembley, Chelsea and Leeds United. What do you think?
I think Chelsea continue their free fall.
Yes, Chelsea also, for those of you that don't know, have parted ways with Liam Rossinier. Their interim manager was one of their assistant coaches. This will be the second interim period for him after Maresca's firing.
I don't think it was the manager's fault. I think it's the player's fault. So I think it's going to continue the free fall.
Yeah.
Leeds is going to win 2-1. The Calvert-Lewin goal.
The only thing I'm thinking on this is, maybe I agree with what you're saying, but perhaps because of that, it was like a lack of player respect for the manager, whether it was his age, whether it was his experience. So I wonder if now that they have, the old kind of players coach as an assistant, do they have that
But
bounce?
they did the same thing with the guy before.
Right.
Whatever. Enzo, was that it?
Exactly. It's not a matter of the coach.
It's not a matter of the coach. It's a matter of the players. The players didn't respect the coach.
With that being said,
Divas will be divas.
I think after 90 minutes, this remains scoreless. And then whatever happens. But I have a 90-minute draw with no goals to be scored.
Oh.
Diego, what say you?
I say Leeds wins 1-0 with a Tanaka goal. Yep.
All right.
Chelsea just keeps on going down and down.
And then we're going to bounce around to the continent. A big derby match of big proportions as well.
American Players Showdown.
Yeah, big Americans on both sides. There's some Canadians in there.
Hell yeah.
But we have, I just want to make sure I have it right. I believe it's 3rd against 4th.
I think,
Yes.
yeah.
3rd place AC Milan, hosting 4th place Juventus.
I think Inter also solidifies their Scudetto win with him.
So I believe, as it stands, if Milan fail to win this match, Inter clinch the title.
Correct.
So there is some of that added drama to it. Obviously, Milan don't want to do anything to help their city and stadium rivals.
Hell no.
But here we are. So, Diego, AC Milan hosting Juventus at the San Siro this weekend. What do you got?
I got a 1-1 tie with a McKinney goal.
Weston McKennie, the American, scoring a goal.
I was thinking Pulley, but I want to give props to McKinney.
There you go.
He's actually been very active with Juventus.
Yeah.
lately,
Oh, yeah. He always. It's amazing to me how every year, every new manager. There's rumors of him being sold, and he's surplus to requirements, and then he forces himself back into the starting lineup, doing great.
Steady pace
All right, Nas, what about you? We'll jump over to you for Juve visiting AC Milan.
So right before you sent out which ones we were going to do, I read an article that Milan has not scored against Juve in 3 years.
Yeah.
So as much as I would like to have said that it would be a 1-1 draw, I think Juve go on and win 1-0 with a Yildiz goal.
Kenan Yildiz
I
to
thought
score.
about it too.
And I have, although I do think you have Max Allegri managing AC Milan for the second time. He's had 2 stints as manager at Juventus also. I would love to see Milan win this. I don't think they have what it takes right now. I also went with a 1-1 draw with Canadian Jonathan David to score for Juve.
Being patriotic here.
With how bad with how bad a run of form Leao and Pulisic are on right now, I think there's goals from this Milan squad. I don't know where they come from. Rabiot's been scoring. Luka Modric, has been getting into the score sheet. But I don't see specifically where it could come from. So for me, Jonathan David is the more likely. Okay, I know he can get one in. So, all right, that I believe, right? Yeah, that's going to do it for us today. Almost right on time, 9 o'clock.
CFC watch party later.
Yes. So.
Yep.
We will see. We're upstairs for the 10 o'clock matches, and then we have the 12:30 FA Cup match.
Yep.
And
then we have, I believe it's a 2:30 kickoff for NYCFC. I should know as a season ticket holder who they're playing against. They are at Montreal today.
Yep.
So a 2:30 kickoff. Montreal, I believe, is fairly low on the table, right? Yeah, Montreal currently in 13th place on 6 points, and NYCFC in 7th on 12. So, but a good win here puts them right into second or third place. So there's definitely some movement available this early in the season. So we look forward to seeing you guys, whether it's, just regular fans or Hudson Valley Third Rail. And we're looking forward to doing a lot more with you guys. So come hang out, check it out.
It's a great hang, though. Like the supporters from NYCFC showing up.
Good time.
Thank you very, very much to every single one of you.
I'm sure they'll be excited to hear about the ability of
watch
home matches.
Yeah, I posted it in our Discord, but obviously a lot of those guys aren't in our Discord yet.
Two motos.
That's the 9 o'clock alarm. Usually we're
double the moto.
Usually we're done by now, and we don't hear that. So at any rate, that's going to do it for us. Thanks for visiting us on the Pour Over.
Yes.
Thank you, Diego and Naz, for getting up bright and early with me. Thank you, Naz, for the coffee once again. And we'll catch you either upstairs in the tap room for the watch parties or right back here Monday evening for A Soccer Fan Walks Into a Bar. Cheers.